We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the A's. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. That one's in there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, it's just one batter, but he doesn't look sharp yet. Now you say get the good ones early, but he fell behind 3-1, gives up the single here, and now he finds himself pitching out of a stretch.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Inciarte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Astros leave one, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second.
Standing in, Starling Marte. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 6th, right
And
fielder,
that'll bring up the speedy
David
outfielder
Dahl.
David Dahl. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Grounded to first. Nunez takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th. First
So
baseman
stepping
number
in,
10.
Yulieski Gurriel, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Hit hard back up the middle. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at
Batting
the Stros
fifth.
defensively, brought to you by
Designated
Majestic.
hitter,
And
Ryan
yes,
Heatley.
they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Marcus.
Now batting,
Semien.
Marcus Semien. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Batting 9th,
Here's Carlos
Left
Beltran.
fielder,
A
Carlos
runner at first with
Beltran.
no outs here. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Striding in once
LeMahieu.
again, DJ LeMahieu. A base hit in his first trip. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Renato Nunez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Throw into second. And he is in there.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now in the box, Josh Phegley, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Gavin Cecchini. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing and bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Scorched to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the deep.
And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
3-1, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Inciarte going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Number 4.
Now at the plate, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll be back in standing up. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 2. Ready for another chance? Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dahl is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
In now, Marcus Semien. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting for it is Beltran, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Renato Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beltran giving chase. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the... Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting, second base.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
LeMahieu.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Correa.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
In now, Evan Gattis. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Digging in now, Josh Phegley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line towards center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Gavin Cecchini, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, center fielder.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This one's flared toward left center. Springer coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and he'll dive back in safely. Keuchel pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The A's strand 1 through 5. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Nunez in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Daniel Colon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 one more time. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Inciarte racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys have pull power, and that's it.
Second baseman, DJ
David Phelps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 36.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Ready for another
Correa.
chance? Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch.
4.
Carlos Correa is the second out in the 7th inning. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runs.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's safe.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that misses. 2-1. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Cicchini brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a run.
7th inning stretch.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. LeMahieu's got it. No problem here. One away.
First baseman number 22.
Striding in once again, Renato Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Luke Gregerson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Joey Wendell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Joey Wendell.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. The short hit hard. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
Just when it looked like you might be dead and down, here they come back with a big 2 RBI hit to tie the game here late in the game. I think we're in for an exciting finish.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Up next,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. 1-2 now.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. So Joey Wendell will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Inciarte ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. 8th inning here in Oakland, and they don't come much tighter than this. All even as you get a look at the line score to this point. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul him.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
First baseman
Digging in
10.
once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Popped up. Gurriel is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pedro Alvarez will move into the on deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Alvarez. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Michael Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Marcus Semien will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting. First
Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Ready once again, Josh Phegley. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Raisel Iglesias will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Marte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Left fielder, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Here's Carlos Correa now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with one away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Here's George Springer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Tony Kemp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18.
Now
Tony Kemp.
ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Starling Marte is on deck. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dahl is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Starling Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Ender Inciarte would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, this offense really needs Carlos Correa to step up.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep? Drilled right back up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, George Springer. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Evan Gattis now standing in, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And that'll get down for a base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Gattis is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
That was the 5th foul ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Houston leads this one 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. At the plate, Starling Marte. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dahl is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Ender Inciarte. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Up high, 2-1 now. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Brian McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now, that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He's got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Runners on the move for second. Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. The second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And here's a ball hit in the air, and they can't run it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Batting 7.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the 3rd from the Coliseum here on the show. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, here they go again. A single to start the 3rd inning. Now, they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the 3rd.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Evan Gattis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try. The 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave 1. They're up 2-0. So stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dahl ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Into the box, Joey Wendell. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera 0 for 1 here in the early going. McHugh gets the sign. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marte.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Left for Oakland. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fouled straight back. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vogt gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He singled his last time up. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Evan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. LeMahieu on to first, and they get the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that's low, ball 4. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. McHugh pauses. Here's the 0-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
In now, Carlos Correa. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. We've hit the halfway point. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready on 1-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Joey
batting.
Wendell. 0 for
Second
1 for
baseman.
him here in this one.
Joey Wendell.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dahl racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled back. A man at third with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Adam Conley is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Smoke toward third. Longoria's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another shot
Third
now.
baseman,
Alex Bregman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a little tapper. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. 4th home run here in the early going as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and two, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gurriel. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Jandel Gustave will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Jandel Gustave.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And there he goes towards second to right field, and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gurriel has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right side and right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 10.
Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground softly towards second. Wendell is right there. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. DJ LeMahieu would be next. Lifted in the air to center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer.
4. George Springer.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left.
7th inning stretch.
Three and 1. Here it is, and that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out to right. Giving chase is Dahl. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
First baseman number 25.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. Andrew Triggs enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At third, Longoria. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2. Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance?
Wendell.
Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Full count, here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Luke Gregerson enters now in a mop-up role as they try to keep the deficit right where it is. Starling Marte will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Hit softly on the ground to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
As a look, now the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits. No. Sean Doolittle comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Standing in, Brian McCann starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. On to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Oakland get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Adam Conley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our